Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. We are in 2D. As you can see, I've already been drawing something. I have a few odd things to do today, so it's going to be a weird one. I'm also feeling weird. Hi, thank you for the flowers, Foz. I'm also feeling weird. It's one of those. If you could tell from the lack of morning stream. So yeah. Art is cute. Thank you. I wanted to post something on Blue Sky because I have stuff that I need to post. I talked about this earlier in the week. Hi, Dragon. Good to see you. I have stuff that I want to post, but I even said to Spook of like I don't because I've gained a surprising number of new followers on Blue Sky in the last week, which I suppose, given the mass exodus, is not surprising. But just for me, I'm surprised by it. And I didn't want the first thing that a lot of these new followers see from me to be a sales pitch, because that's what I have to post, the products that I've made, the tail I'm working on, the texture I did last week. So I decided to do a little doodle to be like a thank you and also welcome to Blue Sky, because there's a lot of new users on the site. So that was kind of the idea behind the sketch. So that was the idea. Music. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish this off. Things to do today. I'm gonna finish this off. I've got some sketches to do for Cookie, and I'm probably gonna look at doing some stuff in preparation for the charity streams. I think the overlays are sorted. At least the important bit of the overlays are sorted, i.e. the bar at the top of the screen, and the notification that is done. So it's gonna be like funnily enough, more social stuff I'll probably be looking at, of like things to post, supposed to be like, we're doing a charity stream and stuff like that, with all of the like material they've provided. So yeah, there's lots of odd jobs to do today, hence the name of the stream. Ah, so yeah. And yes, this picture will be a Blue Sky exclusive. There's no point in me posting it on Tumblr, on Twitter, since it is a thank you to the new people on Blue Sky's website. This is also just in a way a nice warm up. I haven't drawn in a while. I've been doing a lot of 3D stuff, so sort of a nice switch, change of pace, especially since I need to then sketch for this commission. So in a way, this is a nice warm up, and I think in a typical artist fashion, unsurprisingly, drawing my own Sona is very easy for me to do generally. So it's a good way to sort of come back to drawing after having potentially not really done it for as long. Right, I am going to try lining this, since the sketch itself is mostly done. blah. So yes. I think depending on how much I get done in the next 2 hours might affect how we go tomorrow. But I think I am pretty much decided that tomorrow isn't going to have a morning stream either, so that we can put all of my energy into the first charity stream. So I think that is pretty much decided. Yeah. Against the moonlight, midnight, and we live forever. Let us live forever tonight. To be fair, I think the same is going to apply to Friday. I actually forgot that Friday is I do morning stream Friday as well sometimes. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing morning stream on either of those days to prioritize doing the charity streams. Also, it feels a little weird to do like a charity stream and a non-charity stream, and and then another charity stream because I haven't really like got anything. I hadn't really thought of anything else because we've got our two big games that we're doing. Let us live forever tonight. Hello, Core. New emote? It's not an emote! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Get effed. It's not an emote. It's artwork for social media. I have got a sketch for a heart emote. If that was my heart emote, it would be too... It's like too much. Making emotes is an art, which I feel like I have not got my head around still, because there's a lot. You got to be able to communicate what you're trying to get in a very minimized way. It's kind of why like I do offer commissions for stickers, but I don't technically offer commissions for emotes, because I'm not confident in my emote abilities yet. Though again, I think I've showed this before, I've got sketches for a heart emote. I don't like either of these though, I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of either of these just yet. But I'm workshopping it. I think part of the problem is I think the emotes do better when I do focus solely on Blue's head and face, and I think when I try to fit in the body, they lose it a little bit, and I think it's because whenever I have Blue's body, the instinct is to include her wings, which then make the emotes more busy. Like, this one I think does the best out of these two, but these two are okay, and I think this one is probably by far our least favorite emote. I think this is our least used emote. And I think it's because, like, in order to fit the wings in, I end up having to make the body longer because it has to be square. So you see how this one does it better, but these two have both quite long bodies. See Hootie in the left bottom. Hi, Hope! Hello. So yeah, so I think our strongest ones are when it's just head only, because yeah, whenever Blue's body is in the frame, the instinct is to include the wings because the wings are so, like, key to her design in most cases. Like, this emote and this emote are easily my favorites. So yeah, it's hard. Anyway, so you can see I've tried sketching out ideas for a heart, but I'm not sold on either of these two yet. I'm not sold on either of these two, and that is not what I am currently doing. This is not an emote. 3 emotes side by side with wings on left and right, if that makes sense. Yes, I know exactly what you mean because I have the pride ones, which would be these. Stuck in the middle. We have a lot of emote slots thanks to a certain somebody. So I am always in the back of my mind thinking of ways to fill them. Pretty wings. They are pretty. Those are pride wings. I'm very happy that I have them both, because for a long time I only had the one. There's also the dilemma of the animated emote slots, the dilemma being of that I don't know how to animate. I tried making wings so many times, but they never work. Wings are hard. Wings are hard. I've never attempted to make 3D wings because my brain, I think, literally shuts down at the thought of, like, oh god, I know how complicated they are. But I do okay at, like, drawing them now, but I think that's, like, just from repetition more than anything. We needed an infinite amount of hype trains to get that. We got it for Blue at last. Yeah. They were giving them out during hype trains during Pride, and Hope was determined to get it for me, bless them. You're a big sweetheart. And it was literally the last one. Twitch gave me, like, every other emote except the one that we were aiming for. I've just realised I think Spook's being an absolute sweetheart. I think Spook went down to make a cup of tea once I started streaming, and he's not come back upstairs, and I've just realised that I think he must have gone out to get more milk. There might not have been enough milk. Just realised that he might have just gone out to the shops to go get milk so he could make me a cup of tea because he's sweet like that. Because he knows that I'm not feeling 100% today. I have them both, but they're in different areas, which makes using them annoying. I have them... I think both of mine are in different areas, because one is from... I think one I got from somewhere else and one I got from the hype train, but it's funny because they're both in my frequently used, so I don't need to scroll down and find them. Although here's a fun tip for people. This might help you when you're searching for emotes. Did you know when you're using emotes in chat, if you use colon, you can type out the name of the emote and look for it. So if you're trying to find your Pride Wings, you can just type colon Pride and look for it. If you know what your emotes are called, you can search for them using the colon. So there's a little tip for you. So yeah, this makes it really easy for me for the lurk one when I'm streaming, because lurk is a follower emote, it doesn't always appear easily in other people's ones. It's like you can use them, but they don't often show very much. So when I am like lurking in friend streams, I often have to do the blue sky to search for the lurk. So there's a little tip for you. If it's awkward to find certain emotes, you can use colon and type out their name to find them. Yeah. There's a little tip for you. I do search for emotes for memeing every now and then. Yeah. When I found that out, I went, oh, that's how people are able to send emotes that fast. Yeah. People who have lots of emotes. It's like, if you know what emote you're after and you know the name for it, you can get it. I hope you find whatever you've been looking for. Make every emote BSW type. Fun fact, I cannot change what my emote handle is unless I become a partner. The BlueSky 11 is the default auto-generated thing that Twitch gave me, and what you can only apply to have it changed if you're a partner. So we're going to be stuck with BlueSky 11 for a while. I don't even remember where that thing is, but I remember looking. I went looking for it one day, and it was hidden away. And then it was, oh, you can't even change it if you're not a partner. And even if you do, it's a request. It's a request that you have to like submit. So yeah, that's not changing anytime soon. Never give you what you want. Yeah. How often can I update my prefix as an affiliate? As an affiliate, you're able to update your emote prefix once every time you change your username. You may change your username once every 60 days. Don't want to change my username. Why can't I choose my prefix? Self-chosen prefixes are reserved as a partner-only benefit. So there we go. Blue has more than one birthday. Look at the handle for proof. No, that's not my birthday. I wouldn't be surprised if BSW was taken, but I would be hopeful that maybe BSW09 isn't taken. But I don't know what the process is because I'm not a partner. God damn it, Core. Random question: have you ever tried learning how clothes crease so you could draw them better? Is so how did you? I have, and generally it's just references. What I used to do a lot was go on Tumblr, which I don't do a lot of anymore, but what I have got on Tumblr is a secondary account that is called BlueSky Refs, and all I did on BlueSky Refs was reblog reference images. Oh look, wing references, and I would tag them. Oh look, wings and tails. How specific. I would tag things, and I attempted to tag list, keep track of all of them. So, clothes. We'll see how many of these are still here. So, BlueSky Refs, Tumblr, tagged clothes. And there's just posts that people post that are related to clothes. Some of them are just photos. Some of them are just photos of clothes that I think are cool. And outfits that I think are cool. And it's just, and a lot of it is this. A lot of it is this. But frankly, you can never go wrong with reference. Ah, this one a key one. But not just like the image of like, you know, reading the text and like understanding as well. Learning to learn is like a trick in and of itself. How to draw basics of cloth. And again, the text thing. Basically, a large part of it is trying to take into account like the weight of the fabric itself, of like the fabric how the fabric turns and pulls, and like thick, stiff fabric might not, but light fabric will crease a lot. Generally, it tends to be a similar thing. Of let me get some of my own artwork up. I don't draw a huge amount of clothes. This blue. Let's get blue in the some of it. So we've got the twist here of like her body is ever so slightly twisted because of how the legs are like twisted out. So the torso is twisting slightly here, which is causing this. We've got the sleeve folding in on itself there. This sort of coming this to show that it's going over the leg, and this very sort of light fabric folding in on itself, whereas the fabric on the trousers is quite stiff because this outfit's based on an outfit I have in real life. It's your own Tumblr, yes. I have multiple Tumblrs. I don't actively use Tumblr anymore. But I have 3 Tumblrs. I have mine, the artwork one, and the reference ones, and then a bunch of stuff from a second life, basically, which I would frankly prefer you ignore. But I am not deleting them. But yeah, but if you want to have access to my own personal, basically, log of references, then by all means go to BlueSky Refs. I don't actively update it anymore. But it has a tags list that I have tried to keep everything tagged and organized with just things that I think are cool and useful references. Because at the end of the day, the short answer, which everybody hates, is how do you get good at drawing F, where F is any random thing, and the answer is you reference things. But just telling people use references is not helpful, so that's why it's nice for me to be like, go here, and see if you can look for stuff that you're after. Expressions! Differing how to exaggerate, like, expressions. Look at this guy's face, I love him. He's so silly. How expressions work. Symmetry versus asymmetry. Just reference pictures. Squash and stretch. Disney references. That's basically all you can do. I used to have Tumblr and make shiny rocks in it. I've tried getting references, but I really struggled. That's very helpful. So yeah, there you go. I suppose it's more if you just the blog itself is just like a chronological thing. Is like brushes and things for art programs, so that the helpful page for you to bookmark if you want would probably be this one, which is the tags list, where I have tried my best to document everything that I have posted. Again, haven't used it in ages, but there you go. Arm references. Just arms. Just arms. Oh yeah. There you go. Fur. Most of this is drawing related. There won't be 3D stuff in this because I wasn't really doing a lot of 3D when I made this vlog. But there you go. So there's my little artist tip from me to you. Yeah, so the idea is to communicate, like, you see how this fabric has the weight of, like, it's going down, and even on the sleeve here, it's going down. Yeah. Other than that, unfortunately, practice. But hopefully that will at least help. So, there is your link. There's your long answer to how do I get better at drawing things. The short answer is you use reference. But the long answer is you can do that. Go there and have a look around. All action for viewing Tumblr on stream. It's your own Tumblr. Yeah, it's my own Tumblr. It's curated. It's very funny to me when people were like, God, Tumblr was a hell site. And I'm like, Tumblr was always fine for me, but that's because I pruned it like a rose bush. Very delicately. I was very much a, cool, we're gonna block that and unfollow that, and we're gonna blacklist this tag and this and that, so I basically never saw anything that I didn't want to see. My Tumblr was pruned to perfection. And now I don't really use it, mainly because it was a bit of an addiction. Of, like, endlessly scrolling. Yeah, but now, it is part of the social media around when I post things. There is a Skywolf Creations Tumblr, and much like every other social, like, Instagram and stuff, when stuff has been made, things will be posted on there. So if you are an active Tumblr user, feel free to follow the old Skywolf, because you're more likely to get posts on there than you were on my other Tumblr, which is just BlueSky Wolf. That was BlueSky Wolf 09 is just me reblogging stuff I like to show my friends, like Das and Curls, who also follow me on Tumblr, whereas Skywolf was where I actually posted stuff. I never really posted on my Tumblr. It was just a reblogging, like, hive. Your Tumblr and mine were both temples, well-maintained chapel. Mine was taken back by the jungle is full of monkeys. Yep. It was very funny watching Roz's video being like, I remember when everyone left Tumblr because of the porn purge. And I was like, I use Tumblr more after the porn purge because I don't care for porn. Because I'm ace as fuck. Tumblr got better for me after that. Yes, if we're going to do social media promoting, follow me on BlueSky, on the Me website. Because it's taking off a little bit, and I'm kind of blown away, and and I'm kind of flabbergasted, and I'm like, ah! Yeah. My Skywolf over on BlueSky is doing better than Twitter now, I think. Not quite, but it's rapidly catching up. I have 107 followers over on Twitter, and this account has been here 8 years. This account has been here a year, and it's rapidly catching up. So, hey, go follow me over on the new site that everyone's using. I don't want another social media. Fine, I'm not gonna make you do it. But if people who do actively use social media and want social media, go to BlueSky with everyone else. because it is a mass exodus. It is big this time. I know this has happened a couple of times, but it is big this time. Yeah, which again is why I'm doing this. This is literally me to post to BlueSky and be like, hey, thank you for following. I'm blown away by how many people have followed me, and also so that the first thing I post isn't sales media. That's fine, that's fine, That's fine. But yeah. Also, this is the first time, on all of my social media platforms, my account, Blue Sky Wolf, always has more followers than Skywolf Creations, which generally makes sense because Skywolf Creations tend to be, newer. Because Blue Sky Wolf I've had for, like, freaking years. Whereas Skywolf Creations was probably only a... Blue Sky Wolf 09 has been around for, like, probably about 20 years. Skywolf Creations has probably been about for... well, 8 years, because that we just saw on the Twitter. So it generally makes sense that Blue Sky Wolf has more followers. It's been around for longer. And gets used more, because those are generally my accounts where I'm just being me, whereas Skywolf is purely artwork and stuff. Blue Sky is now the exception, in that Skywolf has more followers, and I'm okay with that. Skywolf has more followers on Blue Sky now, and I'm fine with that. Side plus on Blue Sky a bit, seems pretty good, hope the AI shit stays out. It's same. Only time will tell. Indeed, only time will tell. Bye, Core. Take care. Thank you for the health check. Spook's been a while. Maybe he didn't go out and he's just here, but like I can't hear him. What he's doing? I don't know what Spook's doing. It sounds like he's taken a break from Factorio. Yes, indeed, he's had to fix so many statue-related issues. Oh no, has Stanchion burnt him out from Factorio already? Oh no. Maybe he has genuinely just gone downstairs to, like, watch TV and have a break, in that case. Sanji is being very capitalist in the rapid expansion with no consideration for those around him sort of way. Ah, I'm sure that's very much getting on Spook's nerves there. Apparently he'll be on later, at which point Spook and Rosa will shout at him. It has been agreed upon by Rosa and Spook to do this. Good, good. I'll be sure to brace for it. I know we're already down one player tonight, so I'm just keeping an eye of just like, are we, aren't we, are we, aren't we? Who's to say? I'm awaiting responses from Curls, Nemo, Olive. Yeah, fair enough. Nemo will be asleep and both Curls and Ollie will be at work. So both of those, all of them we may not hear from for several hours. Oh, you'll like this, Stas. I was, when I went to the VR meet at the weekend, we got to talking about D&D because someone actually looked at my profile, because my profile in VR chat says we'll talk about D&D for hours. So they brought it up and I told them about Tala and Kika. They were enamored with Kika. They loved her. They thought she sounded so sweet, they fell in love with her. Deep blue, the deep blue. Very Elisador condition. Once exposed to them, you love them, there is no further development. It's just the baby. It's just baby. It's just baby. They loved it as well when I explained them as well, when I was like, they're 3 years old, and they're like, what class is she? And I went, Warlock, and they were like, how in the hell are they a Warlock when they're 3 years old? And then I explained to them, and they were like, that's genius. And I'm like, right? I was really proud of it. It works. It makes sense in the lore. It was perfect. just makes me want, because I have a bird base for VR chat now. I am obviously planning on putting like Kika and Kirok on it. I just haven't got round to it, but it really made me want to. And it's just a shame that this week is like super busy for me. And I wonder if they'd notice if I slipped away. Oh, the Delmara vibes. I slipped away. I did that on the wrong layer. Well, I'm gonna pay for it now because I'm gonna have to erase it. Need the white. I slipped away. Was a lost boy when I met you. Was a lost boy. Am I gonna shade this? I don't know. Maybe that's a little too much effort. Hold me so I'm not lonely anymore. There are no strangers, there are no strangers. What? Hi Growlith, I hate that you're the second person to assume this is an emo. I really need to make new emotes.
Song's about Laurel Canyon and ghosts. And if somebody gives you perfume, don't drink it.
Is it a banner or something? It's for posting on BlueSky to basically thank people for all the follows that I've been getting over there in the last week. Move your hips. New Monster Hunter Wild trailer just dropped. Let's go. Let's go. Live reaction. Let's go. The 5th trailer, The Black Flame. There's also a 10-minute showcase, but we probably shouldn't watch that. Let's go, live reaction. What the hell is that? That looks terrifying.
Oh, is this it?
Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
Cool. This looks different from the base that we saw earlier.
Just look at that firebrand go.
Ooh, this is a new locale. Rock. Ooh, that looks like a nest of some kind. Ooh, tar pits. We've not had tar pits before. Tar monster. Tar monster. Ooh. That is a horrifying face. I'm sorry. Oh my god, is that a oh, it's like a mosquito! Ew! Ew, brother, ew, it's gross! Hey, what are we up to? New Monster Hunter trailer just dropped. I'm literally watching it for the first time now. Brother, ew, it's gross! It's like, oh, what is that? Yo, hey, yo, what is that? Yo, it's all spiky! Is that a Fang Beast skeleton? Oh my gosh, it's like Rajang. It's a Fang Beast, I think. Look, it's like squishing it. Brother, mosquito, Yeah, that's a Fang Beast. It's a baboon. It's a baboon. It's like a mandrill. Look, his face, it's like a mandrill that you can just about, like, see his butt. Yeah, look, it's like a mandrill, like a baboon kind of thing. Look at his, like, face. Oh, he's all fiery. We haven't got a fire one. We know the crit spot then. Yeah, hit him in the butt. I mean, look at his front. That is armored. That is an armored front. Hit this boy in the ass. Get that tail. Yeah, look, he's got monkey hands. That's a Fang Beast, which means we may have Rajang again. But this is like a fire one, which is neat because we don't really have a fire one. Or blast even. So 2 new monsters. We got the gross tar mosquito, whom I hate. Ooh. Oh, the tar ignites and becomes all lava and changes the environment. That was insect glaive, let's go!
No! We never wanted this to happen!
Uh-oh.
No stopping it now. Not once it starts flowing.
What is that? Hey, wait, holy shit! Is that Nakakos? Wait, is that Nakakos? That might be Nakakos. With the... Holy shit!
This wasn't supposed to
Or a variant, maybe. Octopus! Oh my god, I have to tell Nemo immediately. It's not Nakakos, but it's an octopus! Octopus monster! It's a tar octopus! Yo! Octopus have appeared in Monster Hunter before. They have not appeared in ages. So the fact that we have one means that the others maybe would come back? Because that means they've got the skeleton. PlayStation 5 beta test bullshit. And then all of the pre-order stuff. Hey yo, I hate the mosquito thing. I hate that because I hate bugs. But the other two look awesome. Look more like an ant to me. I guess it's kind of a mixture of both. We might get artwork of it. It had like a mosquito face. But it also kind of had like a stinger on the back. Yeah, look, it's got like a proboscis, which is why I was like, oh, it's a mosquito. It's got like a proboscis. You have a monster they could not have emphasized more to set on fire. I know, right? It's all covered in tar. It's like a poison monster, I'm guessing. These sacks are gross. It's interesting. It's theropod-like though. Look at its body structure there. It's theropodish. Trying to get a better look at it. There you go. You can see that it's standing on two legs. It's got like almost like a abdomen kind of thing there, like insect. So it's like a hybrid. Again, this looks like the proboscis there. We saw its eyes, but these bulges they look like artistically stylized to look like bug eyes. So I think it's not a bug. It isn't. It's not a bug classified as a bug, I think, but it's stylized after a bug because it's using the theropod skeleton. You can see this tail kind of has like a slight point on the end, and again, look at this gross. It's so gross. It's got like a little stinger at the end, and then yeah, that's a mandrill face because mandrills and baboons have that longer snout that like a lot of monkeys don't necessarily have. So that's like a mandrill. Yeah, look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's got like it's got little like there is a technical name for it, but I can't think of it. Like mantises have little mandible claw things that like mantises has. Yeah, not quite sides, but yeah, that kind of thing, like mantises. So the proboscis with the sides and these bulges is like it's inspired by a bug, but isn't necessarily a bug itself. I can see now that is its mouth and that's its tongue. Look how gross that is. That's the top of its mouth there. That's the bottom of its mouth, and that's a tongue. This boy is disgusting. I hate it a lot. And it's poison. Those are clearly poison clouds. Yeah, you can see the little tiny hook on the end of its tail, so it's got like a stinger. Got like a stinger on the end of its tail. I hate it. I hate that thing. He's poison. This guy's clearly fire. Yo, he like put the fire on his body there. Do you see that? He's not fiery here, and then there's like... I'm clicking too fast. See how there's like the fire coming out of the ground here? And he puts it on his chest when he does the chest thump. Also, just from an artistic standpoint, this shape is very cool. I don't want to offend people because I can't think of the name of the culture, but the imagery of this like shape of like almost flames, I've seen in like certain like cultures, and I can't remember which one it is, and I don't want to offend people by saying the wrong one, but like the shape of it like coming forward is very cool from like a design aspect. And then we're back on the... Yeah, look, it's definitely like theropod skeleton. It's using the raptor skeleton, which is fanged wyvern. So it's cool to see them take something which is normally just a raptor and like put other influences on it. Also, Insect Glaive mention. That's win. Win for Insect Glaive mains. trying to get a look at what that weapon is. That weapon is probably from the bug. Could you see this bulbous bit and how it comes down to the spine? That's probably the bug's weapon. Yeah, look at that shape.
No! We never
When's the game
wanted
coming
this to
out?
happen.
February 28th, I think.
No stopping it now.
I don't know who this guy is.
No stopping.
First time we've seen him.
No stopping it now. Not once it starts flowing.
Why?
I've just realised there was a reason I thought that this was Nakarkos from these shapes. I was wrong, because that is the monkey guy. Look, there's his leg and tail and there's his spikes. So this is the typical Monster Hunter thing that they like to do of like, hey, you know how this big guy is big and intimidating? Here's him being beaten up by the bigger guy. These are that's like two monkeys. Look, you can see a hand there as well. That's two monkeys that have been grabbed.
Why? This wasn't supposed to happen.
Octopus! Ooh, that overwhelmed the greatsword block. Look at this grab. Look, this is the grab. That's the hunter. Cephalopods, babu!
Black flame.
That feels like a KO grab. Like, almost like Rajang's of like, if you don't die, you're lucky. That is like a full-on, like, someone flash him immediately! Though with eyes like that, I wouldn't be surprised if he's immune to flashing, because look at that. But this is somebody do something quickly, please, before I die! February 28th. February 28th, yeah. So yeah, there are other octopus monsters in this game. Not in this game, in Monster Hunter. And I kind of don't want to show them off because none of you will have seen them before, and there is a chance that they could be in this game now, so that would be a nice surprise for people. But yeah, the fact that we have an octopus monster confirms means that the skeleton is in the game, so we may have others, so that's exciting because they're cool. They're cool. I think one of them, even though it's an octopus, I think is technically a unique skeleton, but the other one is definitely like the same skeleton as this guy. So we might see a return of what was basically a unique monster, now has another monster in its clade? Is it clade? I can never remember. But yeah. So that's exciting. So this entire video was basically new locale. New locale. This is clearly some sort of like travel. Oh, this is it. This is some sort of like market, like sort of market thing. So this is traveling to a new locale. This is a new base.
Just look at that firebrand go.
And this is the new area. Look at these little raptors, guys. Look, he's got rocks on him. We kind of slept on these. I wonder if these guys have an alpha. I didn't think we'd get full analysis. I love it. Boy! It's like you don't even know me. I wonder if these guys have an alpha. Look, they've got this like cool rocky protrusion on their head, but these are all one of these little zone raptors that we've got. And these little, like, salamanders are kind of cool. I'm going to assume they're salamanders, given this sort of, like, fiery environment and the tar pits and stuff. But this is interesting how they've got, like, little rocks on them. It's got, like, a crest. A little crest, almost. But the little guys in the zones don't always have alphas, but they can do, because we had, like you have Jagras and Great Jagras, and Baggy and Great Baggy. But sometimes you don't, like the ones in the Elder's Recess. I've briefly forgotten their names. but they didn't have an alpha one, so it's not always guaranteed, but that is just something to bear in mind of like, ooh, there might be an early tier monster in this zone that could be paired with these. But it doesn't feel like it because anything that is theropodish in Monster Hunter has a tendency to be low tier in our Fanged Wyverns. There are, of course, a couple of exceptions, as there always are. Not Fanged Wyverns. And Bird Wyverns. I think I got them mixed up. Bird Wyverns, I think, is what I'm looking for. Yeah, Bird Wyverns. Bird Wyverns, which are our theropods. Gendrome Genplay, Gaia Prey, Gypsaros. Low tier. Yankutku's been confirmed for this game. Low tier monster. Yangaruga being like your exception, but like low tier. Puki Puki, CC Yaku, Kulu Yaku, Izuchi. You don't tend to get high tier ones of these. And if our little bug guy is already in the Bird Wyvern category because of his skeleton being theropodish, it's potentially unlikely that we get one for these little guys just because we already have one in the zone. That's just speculation. I wonder if those are scale bats. Fun fact, the bats in World are not bats, they are teeny tiny wyverns. And scale bats, I believe. Flashbug there. This is a nest of some kind. It's got red in it, which is interesting. These little patches of red. This is something sleeps here. In this big open area with two flashbugs, something sleeps here. And it sure as heck doesn't look like it's going to be our target. It could be the monkey. This guy's gross. I hate him. You can hear the buzzing. Hang on. Can you hear that sort of zzz? Definitely bug inspired. Yeah, that's its tongue. It's gross. I think it's a bit of both. Yeah, because it's inflating the air sacs, as you say. It's a bit of both. Yeah, some kind of poison monster. It makes sense in a tar zone. You get poison in a tar. Oh, he actually put his gas in the tar. Or is that just the environment reacting to it? And then the tar explodes. And then in comes the big guy. Ooh, that was a breaking of a back. Did you see that? This guy's cool too. Yeah, these you can just about see it. I can't like time it right. Just about make it out, I think. There you go. There's your weak point. There's your weak point, baby. That's what I said it was a mandrill of some kind. There's your weak point. Stab it with an insect glaive to just make him explode. Yeah, that's probably why they've got... I'm not surprised that any monster that has bug tendencies, they are, of course, unsurprisingly like, here, insect glaive. And I'm just like, ah. So it's not surprising that I think the insect glaive we see in this video is probably his insect. Although, look at this sword. Hello? Missed that the first time. Guessing that's his sword. Look at the framing on that. That's going to be his sword. See, this is default hunter sword and shield thing. This is a different sword. That's a different one.
Light it up!
get the zone changing. So there's 2 here. Missed that the first time as well. There's 2 here. 2 in 1 zone. And there's that awfulness. Insect glaive. We love to see.
No! We never wanted this to happen!
No stopping it now. Not once.
Well,
it's
this seems to
started.
be, we want to reawaken this ancient forge when we don't know why our ancestors fled. Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising for this zone.
Why? This wasn't supposed to happen.
I don't know who this is. She's a new character as well. Yeah, that broke through the greatsword defense, which is somewhat of a meme in the Monster Hunter thing of like, oh, you can, what's stronger, a shield or sword? Always sword, because you can block with sword. But that broke the greatsword block. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and nothing we haven't seen before. So yeah, I think that's everything I'll extract from this for now. It's very exciting, very exciting. I'm still curious about the very obvious serpents in the logo, because no snakes revealed yet. Very, very obvious serpents in the logo. Also, a 6. This logo is very well designed. I never talked about that enough. It's got a 6 hidden in it. Very good. It's very good. There's your Monster Hunter hype, everybody! But yeah, I'm excited, because there's the potential of monsters that you guys have not seen, that I have not seen in a long time. And actually, I haven't fought them, because I never got to that stage in old Monster Hunter games. Because old Monster Hunter games where I had to hunt on my own, I was less advanced. So while I knew of the monsters, I'd never hunted them because I was by myself. Ooh, it is for BlueSky, yes. It's to say thank you for all the new people who have followed me. Was the Switch the 5th one? I'm not sure. Monster Hunter is hard to keep track of. PK breaks the trend of people making the wrong assumption. Hell yes. What was the wrong answer, Das? People kept asking me if this was a new emote. Which it is not. It's not the 6th Monster Hunter title, but I believe it marks the start of the 6th generation for Monster Hunter. I believe that's the significance of the 6. Because Monster Hunter, kind of like Pokemon, because back before DLC was a thing, you know how Pokemon did red and yellow, and no, it was red and green to start, then red and blue, then red, blue, and yellow, and then it was gold and silver, but then you also get crystal before DLC existed. So Monster Hunter did the same thing. If you had Hunter, Hunter G, Hunter Freedom, Gen 1, Hunter 2, Hunter I, Frontier, Freedom 2, Freedom Gen 2. So we've got Hunter to try for World Marked Gen 5, which Rise is part of, Wilds is Gen 6. So the 6 that is hidden in the logo signifies the 6th generation of Monster Hunter games. I can see that kind of lean towards Blue Sky because seeing many artists do something similar since it sees engagement is up a lot over there. It is indeed, which is why I am doing this. Because also, as I said a couple of times, I have like work that I've done over the last 2 weeks to post. But because they're all for stuff in the shop, I don't want the first thing that people see from me on Blue Sky to be a sales pitch. So I wanted to do a nice drawing first. Freedom Unite was my first. That one was so hard. I think they get harder the further back they go because they're so much more clunky. It was very funny showing Spook and Stanji Monster Hunter try. Well. Alright, I'm on the live album, that's why. I love Try, play Try, and then Try Ultimate. Yeah, Try was my first, was my introduction to the series, and even with its clunkiness, I did enjoy it. I wasn't as obsessed as I was now, but it definitely sparks an interest in it. So I did get future titles. Liking Blue Sky over Twitter myself, most people are. On my quest to find a Larvitar. Ooh. Best of luck. You found a Fracture, though, and a Jirachi, which is pretty sick. Have a big old gulp of water after my Monster Hunter rant.
We got married under the Golden Gate, then we got drunk in the upper hay. It was a sunny day, all our friends got laid, and when we got a little older, we moved away. Took I-80 to New York City. It's a long damn way, but it sure is pretty. We ran out of gas near Colfax and delivered our first child 9 months after that. And I just called to say, I know you're always sitting in the barrio waiting. There will come a day, and it'll be easier to fly away than it will be to stay. Lived in a New York studio till we left the city for a modest home. A Springsteen song, a whole life long. A breeze that lifts your head once before it.
Freedom Unite, Try Ultimate World, and a little bit of the Switch one. So for me, God, I'm gonna have to reopen the page to remember. For me, it was just I think it was literally just generational progression of try 4 generations world rise. So literally Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5. No, it was no, it was four ultimate and then generations, which is part of Gen 4. So I had Monster Hunter Try 4 ultimate, which was basically Monster Hunter 4 with extra, and generations and then world. Because 4 ultimate was Gore Magala, which was sick. And you guys got to experience Gore Magala in Rise. Nemo's messaged me about 40k, so Nemo has been informed on how to create an incredibly silly army. Excellent, because Nemo only plays silly things. Which is to their credit. Thank you for the save reminder. Geocrus, I farmed so much for that armor. I know, right? I must have hunted so many Geocrus in that game. He's so cool! Bring him back! I will forever be upset that they were like, they tried to put him in World, but just couldn't. And I'm like, do it. Do it, you have the technology. Especially since he ranked 3rd most popular monster in the franchise when they did the franchise vote for the 20th anniversary. And I'm like, bruh hasn't been in the game since the Wii. The Geocrus, yeah. Popularity poll. Monsters choice, top monster. Votes are in for the most popular Monster Hunter series monster out of 229 available as of 2023 for the 20th anniversary. Number 1 monster, Zynoga. Number 2, Nergigante. Number 3, Legiacrus. Bro's the 3rd most popular monster. Valstrax, Gore, Velkhana, Nagakuga, Fatalis. Legiacrus beat Fatalis. That's so funny. Ruiner. So Nergigante's in there twice. Ruiner, Alatrion, and then Zynoga, and then Abyssal Legiacrus. And it was an underwater battle. Exactly. Primordial Malzno specifically. Mizutsune, Fatalis variant, Safijiva. Safijiva is cool. I like fighting Xenojiva more, but that's just the fight. Monster-wise, Safijiva is cool. Brachydios, Namiel, Shigeru Migala, and Crimson Valstrax. I would argue that there's too many variants in here of like Nergigante and Ruiner Nergigante and Zynoga and Stygian Zynoga. That feels a little cheap, but they're technically different monsters, so I guess, yeah. Safi's so cool, that Sundrop or whatever it's called. It's called the Sapphire of the Emperor is the official name of Safi's move, and yeah, that was so cool. Very cool. I like how this was meant to be an odd jobs thing, but because of getting distracted by Monster Hunter, I'm pretty much only going to get the one thing done, which is this. Heart sits a working, is love enough for you and me. FYI, energy has dipped titanically for me tonight, so no D&D. I'm sorry. That's fine. That's fine. Am I gonna do backup stream? I'm kind of tired as well. So I could just take the night off so that I'm ready for charity stream tomorrow. Which, you know, as I keep emphasizing, guys, I'm doing charity stream tomorrow, so I really hope to see you there. I suppose if I'm being sensible, I should take the night off so I can be 100% sure I'm ready for that. Especially since I said one of the things I was going to do on this stream was, like, socials, like, prepare social posts for it, and I have not done that. I'm going to call this done, so I can at least move on from it. Especially because it's going to be one of those things where the longer I look at it, the more errors I will see, and it was meant to be very quick. I say, it has taken me 2 hours. I do not draw quickly! Right, that'll go up on BlueSky, like, imminently. Right. Yeah, because I did this last time, for posting on socials and stuff like that. Did they provide? What did they provide me this time? What can I use? Streamer kit. Donation alert, station bar, promo videos, just chatting logo, the monsters, promo bar, transitions, Twitch panels. I need to set up Twitch panels. I need to set up the Twitch panel to put the donation link in. Did they not provide? And they didn't provide any social stuff this time. Social graphics. Last time they provided social graphics, they haven't this time. Guess I'm gonna have to make them myself. Cause same as before? No, can't use the same as before. Totally different. This is the VTuber Summer Slam for Gamers Outreach. The campaign, while it is for the same charity, has a totally different name. This is the Spooktacular Streamathon for Gamers Outreach. Completely different name, completely different branding. No, I cannot use the one I've done before. Either I can go in the Discord and ask, since I am in their Discord, or I could try emailing my contact, but just because of time zones, the email may not, like, get back to me in time for tomorrow, so I guess Discord. The logo I can use, so that's probably gonna be my evening then. And here, because the reason I hesitated, I was like, if backup stream could be doing some FF stuff and getting mounts and things, but this is more important. So I'm probably gonna be doing this evening. So there will not be a stream this evening. I might vibe with people in VC just to have company. And also maybe have, like, body doubling, so that I potentially don't get too distracted. Spectacular. Is there any... Let me double check my emails, in case I missed any assets that were sent to me. That's the PDF, that's the TOS guidelines. I had a small panic because I reread the TOS guidelines and it was like, no drugs and alcohol, no stuff. And I was like, ooh, we're playing Baldur's Gate. So I went into the thing to be like, hey, is Baldur's Gate okay? Especially if you're doing a Dark Urge playthrough. And they're like, oh, the game's fine. We mean, like, you as a person. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, whew. The answer was like, if the game is not in breach of Twitch's TOS, then it's fine. And I'm like, well, it's not, because people play it. Ah, I did miss it. Download. It was sent in a separate email. Fantastic. Social graphics. Move you there. Okay, you need to be put in a folder. Social graphics. Why is it always Photoshop? So what? A 1x1, a 16x9, a 9x16, and a 16x9. Neat. Cool. So I will probably put some stuff in here. I'll have probably like Our dates and maybe our stream goals. We have 2 stream goals. Since it is the Spooktacular Streamathon. Last time we didn't have goals. We just had incentives, 2 different things. This time it's the other way around. I don't really have incentives, but I have got goals. And our 2 goals are Spook Stream, i.e. Spook does a stream without me, and it's just him. And Spooky Stream, which is I'm going to play a scary game, which I don't normally do, because I'm a big baby, and the scary game isn't even that scary a game because I'm that much of a baby, but also because I'm a big baby, I don't own a lot of scary games, and I'm not buying one, because I've got no money. But I somehow have little nightmares. So if we meet the goal, which is, the goal is to reach the goal that we did last time. Excellent pick. Thank you. Yes, the goal to get me to play Little Nightmares is what we reached last time. Last time you guys raised over $400, which was amazing, and you guys are amazing. I can't believe that you did that, even to this day. So the goal is, if we can reach that again, I will play a scary game. Psalm on Steam. I'm not asking for recommendations, Voz. I am a coward. I am playing Little Nightmares. Well, I'm going to if you give money to charity. But yeah, so our initial... I'll just say this. So, last time, our last stream, we had the target of raising $100, and you guys smashed that within about an hour. So I raised it by 100 each time. We smashed 200, we smashed 300, and you guys made it to over 400 last time. So this time, our initial goal is 200, which is to have the spook stream. Don't know when it's gonna be. It probably won't be while we are doing our charity stuff, because also Spook's availability. The initial hope had been that Spook wanted to maybe stream doing the Factorio that he's doing at the moment, but it didn't fall. That the release of Factorio was before the Streamathon, and it would have been more convenient if it was after. So it'll just be something that we just have promised in the future, and we will be discussing in the Discord of what do you want Spook to stream and be in charge of, and I will not be there. It is a Spook. It will be a Spook-driven event. And then yeah, that'll be 200. We don't have a goal for 300, and then 400 is getting me to play Little Nightmares, which if we can do before Sunday, I will do Sunday. And that will be our Sunday stream, if you can do it. So yeah, that's the plan. So I need to type and summarize this out on these social media things of the dates, which I'll probably put here, and why is there like a square here? That's a bit odd. Which one is that? The 16:9? It's the 16:9. It's literally just part of the base art. Oh, I see. It was part of that. Oh, it's this. That's a little odd. Why was it designed like that? So content goes here. Oh, it's this. That's so weird that there's just a square of colour. I guess it's fine. I mean, I suppose I should leave it there since they provided it. That just looks odd to me that there's just a square there. Weird. Okay. Well, it's now 5 o'clock, so I should go so that me and Spook can sort out food. Spook, we have we've started to have this sort of practice now where Wednesday we'll go out for food, because Wednesdays are typically very busy for me because of the triple streaming. So Spook has started taking me out on Wednesdays. It's almost like a little date night if we have some time to spend together away from the computer. And also I don't have to cook, which is nice on my busy day. So he might take me out tonight. Because I've not been feeling 100%. There was talk about maybe getting a takeaway, but I think it'd probably be good for me to go out of the house, because I didn't go for my walk today because I was feeling under the weather. So I think maybe getting me out of the house would probably be a good idea. Moon needs to be viewable. You can see the moon. You can see the moon. It's fine. Yeah, I suppose I should use what they've provided me rather than, like, messing with it too much. Although I suppose I might ask while I've got some of you here. Last time we had the PNG tree for $5 donations. Should I bring that back? I don't know what to put it on, because PNG tree works really nicely for the summer theme. But I don't know what I would stick them on, so they would probably just be shoved in a corner. Because I don't have because last time I kind of liked the, you can put it on the tree, but this time around I can't think of, like, what you would put it on that is, like, something off to the side. So it might just be just have your PNG on screen. Yeah, because last time, VTuber SummerSlam, we had the PNG tree, and there's the tree and the PNGs that people sent. So I've still got this. So I can just have this stuck on screen. And Scarecrow, not sure if that's done. Scarecrow is actually a great idea. That's not a bad idea. How would I make it fit? Instead of having it going up the side, we could have it be across the bottom of the screen. I have to have a look for some. But that's not a bad idea. I could have this, the PNG paper, like, stuck over his face. Scarecrow isn't bad. Might have to mess around with getting it fitting on the screen. But I could do that. I might tweak this to say, have $5 written on it, so it says $5 your PNG here. Japanese Ghost. A little too obscure, not everybody knows those ones. Scarecrow's nice and generic. I feel like a lot of people would recognize the visual of a Scarecrow. So yeah, we might do the Scarecrow. I'll have a hunt for it. I might literally find, like, a Scarecrow and then kind of, like, shittily elongate the arms so it can go along, like, the bottom of the screen. Like, if this is our screen and I'm gonna be, like, down in the corner. You know, if I'm, like, down in the corner here and we've got the donation bar up the top there. On the summer one, we had the PNG tree going behind me. But we could have, like, the Scarecrow down here and have his arms going across, and I can just, like, have them really elongated. Because there is a pop-up that comes up here occasionally, so I don't want this obscured. P and Gree. Oh boy. So yeah. Yeah, might do that. But yeah, I got lots of stuff to do. So yeah, I'm gonna post this on BlueSky now. So that I don't, like, leave it for 3 hours and forget. because it is in essence stopping me from posting my other stuff on Blue Sky because I feel bad posting stuff without acknowledging it. Being Greek. It's you, it's Foz. ADHD immediately. High-res images. High-res images. Official render for Ajara Khan. That's a cool name. Ajara Khan. It says it down behind me. You can't see it, but it's in the alt text. I love the little hint of blue in the scale and face and on his chest. I hate this creature so much. Oh god, it's so gross. I hate it so much. Yeah, it's a bird wyvern. That is definitely a beak. And the theropod legs, so it's a bird wyvern, but it's gross. Rompopolo. It's gross. It's gross. I dislike this creature. The black flame is the apex of the oil well basin, says the caption. So we haven't been given a full shot of the octopus guy. Hate him, love him. I've gained another follower. Every time I open Blue Sky, I've gained a new follower, and I'm like really flabbergasted by that. Right. What's this? Alt text. Alt text. A bust of an anthro blue wolf with white wings against a starry background. The wolf is holding a piece of paper with a heart drawn on it. She is looking up at various blue butterflies representing blue sky. I can spell. Oh my god. I just want to thank everyone for all the follows and I'm blown away There we go, I think that seems nice. That seems nice. I won't tag it because I don't want it to feel like it's fishing for more things. So I'm not going to bother tagging it because it's a thank you to the people who are following me. So I'm not going to tag it. I want to play this fishing game. We may play this fishing game next week for community night, that's all I'm saying. Right. I think that is me done. I haven't been on this screen in ages. Ignore this because it is going to be wrong for the rest of this week. So tomorrow we are not doing a morning stream and we are not playing Final Fantasy. So tomorrow from probably in Final Fantasy slot, so from 3 o'clock till about 5, and then I will stop for dinner, and then I'll come back in the evening around 8 normally, but it may be sooner if I eat dinner quick. Is our first of 3 charity streams for Gamers Outreach. I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to be turning on Twitch integration. And it is a Dark Urge playthrough. So you guys can have impact on the game in ways that I apparently didn't even know, because I thought it was just you could pick dialogue, you could vote on the dialogue options, but Curls has implied that there's more to it than that, because I've never actually seen Twitch integration for Baldur's Gate before. We may have a few teething issues at the start while I set it up, because it's not set up yet. But the game is also modded, and we are an entire party of kobolds. And it already has such chaotic energy. It's great. So yeah. We do have the incentive of, I did forget that we have one incentive, so we're going to have the $5 incentive of having a picture put on screen, and I just realised that I should make a channel for that in the Discord, for people to submit their pictures. But we also have the $10 donation, which is going to be you can affect the game rules, because in Baldur's Gate you can like change the rules on the fly. So you can change like the difficulty scaling and things like that in the settings. The only thing you can't put on is single save mode, i.e. hardcore mode. If you die, you die. But yeah, if you pay $10, you can modify the game. You can make it easier, you can make it harder. So that is that. Friday, again, ignore this. This is not accurate. We are going to be having a stream in the evening where I have got 2 friends coming to play Monster Road Trip with me, which should be a fun time. So I've literally not played that game before, and I kind of actually don't know what it's like, but I've played other Monster Prom games, so I like have a vague idea, but I've never seen any of the stuff that can happen in it. So it should be silly and fun and insane, because those games are always batshit. Chat, electrocute this man. Kill him. But yes, and then we are also going to be having a stream on Sunday. Saturday I am still having off, but we are going to have a Sunday stream, and as I said, what we do on Sunday could basically depend on how well you guys do. If you manage... I've just realised that I've knocked over my USB hub. It's a miracle nothing disconnected. But watch everything disconnect when I... it off, and everything broke. Everything was fine, but I put it back. No. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm about to end stream anyway. But yeah. If we manage to make our goal, I will play Little Nightmares on Sunday, essentially. If we meet the goal, don't worry, if we meet the goal on Sunday, I will play Little Nightmares on a future stream. But obviously that is the incentive of if you can make that goal before Sunday, it'll happen this Sunday. If not, Sunday may just be like chill Digimon time again. So do your best, basically. I hope to see you all there. Sapphire the Emperor is the coolest move, by the way. Oh, hands down. Hands down. It's Sapphire the Emperor, followed by Around the World, which is Valstrax's special. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope to see you for the charity streams. We're gonna go raid into Breezy because she's playing the fish game. Right. Raid message is fish. Fish. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow, Friday, and Sunday. I hope to see you all 3 days. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, it should be a good time. Right, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to be doing setup, so yeah. Keep an eye on social media and all that jazz for information about charity streams. Right, I love you all very much. Thanks so much for keeping me company while I've been feeling kind of low, because it basically made me feel normal. Frankly, this stream cheered me up a lot, so thank you. Bye!